made a little marker. We're going to close our tier list. Game is still up. We like that. Quick question. I mean, that is what he said. And I know he was here. He was lurking. He was listening. I think he's playing some Fort. I'm sure he'll answer when and if he can. But I believe that is the plan, is to do a longer stream, closer to, he was saying closer to that 7, maybe 8-hour mark. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. I mean, I fully think it will. I know Dylan's planning on trying to do something tomorrow if he can as well. I know obviously things are getting a little crazy with the basement situation. So who knows if how much that will affect everything. It doesn't seem like that's too loud. This seems like it's all right. Lawsuit time. I don't think it needs to do a lawsuit. Definitely it is. It's not great what's happened. I mean, I've had crap like that happen. Sometimes even if they're going in and doing the work, the problem is bigger than they anticipated, or things just don't kind of hold up. Might end up being 2 streams, one early and one late. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nice split stream day. Can't go wrong there. Hopefully, we'll be good. We'll be hanging out and enjoying nonetheless. Probably stream at some point, other than the late night stream. If we can fit it in with everybody else, we'll probably do something. But tomorrow we've got to take the dog to the groomer, and I have to binder a bunch of Pokemon cards because there's a local shop, local game store that they do a lot of video games and stuff like that. Carrie was getting like a piercing swapped out to help out with what, like that piercing issue she's been having. We stopped in there and they actually have started selling Pokemon singles, and she saw some of the rarer cards that she wanted. So we came home, dug out like all of her cards, picked out a bunch of them to trade in because they actually will do trades. So we're gonna go tomorrow and try to trade in a bunch of cards and see if she can get the ones that she was hunting for through their credit and trade-in program. So we'll see if she can walk out with some of the cards that she wants, some of the old dupes and stuff that we've had. Hopefully so, but we'll see. But yeah, should be a good time all around in that regard. But we're gonna jump in now, I think, to our wonderful lane redeem for Jak and Daxter. Let me know if I need to adjust the volume. Sounds like it's okay. On the stream side, it looks like it's balanced pretty well. I don't want the sound effects to be too loud. Yeah, that'll be fun. Do some fort or one duos or one.
I spent my life searching for the
Lord.
answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish?
Great question.
I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth.
That's how it goes.
Rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
Okay.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Classic.
Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
I only beat Jak 3. No, nothing on 1 or 2. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done anything with Jak and Daxter. I remember playing it back in the day, like, not to date myself, but around when they had first come out because a friend had them.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
deal
You all right, bro?
harshly with anybody who strays from the village.
Where's the thing?
We will attack it in due time.
Delayed? I think we have another lady for you.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place
How is
gives me
that
the
all
creeps.
you're gonna say about that lady? His big chest. That's crazy.
Huh?
What a thing to look up and see.
Stupid precursor junk.
Oh my god, the precursor.
Eek!
That's the
What
legacy
is
we're
that
trying to
dark
find.
ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
Okay, well I guess this is a level because there's logs rolling in the background over there. Just casually. Oh well, goodbye.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Got turned into like a ferret. What is he? This is back when Naughty Dog made games.
Do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
Bro, you can see Misty Island from your window, and they still made it over there?
Filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the
Naughty Dog
change
did
is an
make this, yes.
improvement. And
This is back when they
besides,
made games,
I couldn't
and they
tell
didn't
you
just
if I
cancel
wanted to.
What?
or
There's
remake
only
them.
one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at
But it's
returning
okay.
you
They're
to
gonna
your
remake The
previous
Last of Us
form.
2
Carl Acheron, the sage. But he
before
lives
they
far
remake
to
this.
the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is
the
by
rant
foot
video.
through the Fire Canyon.
Honestly,
Its
if Pete
volcanic
wants to make
soil is
a
hot enough to melt
Naughty Dog
precursor
rant video,
metal. You
I would
can't
100%
jump right
happily
through
join
it.
in
But
for
you
that.
could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment.
Okay.
All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy
20
to
power
withstand
cells.
the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy
I'm not-
and a half
I'm not
going to
making
get
the joke.
20 power cells?
I
From the
refuse.
villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And
I
even if they
refuse
aren't
to
willing
make
to
the
just
joke.
give them away, greasing their palms with a few
But all I can
precursor
say
orbs
is
should do the trick.
There's someone else.
And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds, just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've
Look
got
at
the
her, she's
brave
clearly into
adventurer
us.
at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you
didn't-
better go through the warp gate and get some practice
Didn't
on
we?
Geyser
Didn't we
Rock.
go sneak to the
We won't
island?
find
Isn't
any
the
more of that
island like?
dark-gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to
Out of the
fall in
village?
again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns. You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this
He is
island.
crabby.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your
Oh.
quest.
Is that what that is, or are you gonna like harass me, Abby? Hey, listen. Oh, don't like that. Can we Oh, okay, so that's gonna be paused. Options. Vibrations on play. Okay, I don't care about any of that. Inner screen, aspect ratio, that's all fine. Yep. Sounds fine. Okay, we can save whenever we want. That's good. Don't have an option to change the camera. 100. Oh, there's a. How many what's? What about what now? 7 of whatever that is. 112 total. Alright. Get out of here. Oh, that's for crap. Weird. Oh, is it a fly? It might be a fly. It does look kind of. Yeah. It's not as bad. It feels a little like, and I mean, it's probably just because it's a little dated, but just the turning the camera feels a little weird. Okay, that's similar. Ooh, ooh, I can roll. Oh, I can Gollum. I can be Gollum. That does the same thing. Alright, so the triggers and the bumpers do exactly the same thing. Okay. That's health. I don't know if that's extra health now. Yeah, I guess it is. Cool. I'll take extra health. I got an egg!
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Okay, we gotta collect them to buy things. So this is definitely platforming, probably a little bit of a collectathon. Honestly, I would say probably comparable to like Mario or Banjo-Kazooie, just not as intense. Hiya! Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at these sick moves.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find.
Yeah.
You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Oh, how's this guy? Oh. Okay. Alright, and it autosaves when we find those. That's fantastic. Love that. Continue.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
How? Okay.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies.
Yep,
I sent
scout
7 of
fly.
them to each area to look for power cells, but the
Okay.
lurkers must have captured them all.
The lurkers? You lurker? Are the lurkers in here capturing flies? Guys capturing these flies. There's some big flies. Alright. Would not. It's always the lurkers. Always up to no good. Causing mischief. Oh, yeah, let's get our last fly, baby. Oh, ooh, that gave us a core. I mean, that's probably not always the case. Maybe it is, but...
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect
Power
all
cell.
7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
How was I... There we go. Okay, like, I was doing a different move before, but... Yeah.
That's blue eco, which which contains the energy
Blue
of
Eco.
motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Okay. Is it temporary? Yes. That's it's kind of like your
Notice how
star
each
power.
Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Let's go back over here for a second. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that there was stuff down. Anything over here? Any secrets? Secrets? It's pretty crazy. We snuck off to that island. Got turned into... We accidentally got him transformed. And we just casually escaped like it was nothing. Guess those are some of the different worlds we're gonna go to. Okay, go up there. I'm assuming that we have pretty much everything so far. Hey! This camera is what's gonna get us killed the most. Because it doesn't lock like the way it spins it, like depending on the angle you're at it, you have to go the other way. Very weird. Yeah, like I can't go to the left anymore. It just doesn't let me. Very, very bizarre. It's like it's fixed, but not fixed.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Okay. So what you're saying is we need to come over here. God, he's seen some shit. Okay. There was blue. Where's all the blue? Is there blue over here, maybe? Is that what that is? That's not like a grab lift, but that's some blue, yeah, it's like a blue charge.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, run! We made it. Open sesame. Got our first trophy, baby. We're on our way to our platinum.
Good work. The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Alright, we have 40. I'm assuming that we need probably like ridiculous amounts for the villagers or whatever.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Okay. Interesting. Didn't we? Okay, so we're at 50. We've probably been at 50.
Jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Haven't we needed to do that? Please, get up. Let me up. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, that's all of the eggs. go. I think that's our last one of these two. Our last. We finished the tutorial. We can go home. All right, that's everything. Yeah, looks like it. Can tell us on here. Yep. That's actually pretty handy. Oh my god, there's 2,000 of those? Oh, that's a lot. Oh, we're gonna be... Can I get out of this? Help. Oh, it's gonna be a long time. Yeah. Warp. It's gonna be a long...
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green.
That's the card. I don't know if you can make that happen.
Fine.
I mean, theoretically, I'm sure somewhere out there it is.
And while you're out adventuring,
who would be
why
who?
don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there.
Follow the lamp.
Now, all of you, get out of here!
Dylan will be Jack, and I can be Daxter. I'll punch your plant, bro. We could do it that way, where he'd be Jack, I'd be Daxter. We could do it that way. It could be Jak and Daxter. You could do it that way. He is very crabby. He is very, very crabby. I was like jumping through. No, okay. Can't go through the window.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Yep, they sure apparently are. What's up? You look like you belong in Dr. Seuss.
You two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving?
Yeah.
Means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny.
You don't sound like we were funny. You don't sound amused.
The eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing. If by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
90. You want 90 of my orbs for your re-election. Let's how many? Okay, so there are 5. Let's kill him. You have to kill him. Daxter does love it. He does. He's got them jokes. He's got jokes for days. Real funny guy.
Well, hello there, Mikey.
That guy has a fantastic mustache.
I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be
his sideburns go down into his mustache.
I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, little annoying, miserably ugly one might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun.
You're a little annoying,
Anyway,
ugly
would you
one.
be kind enough to
That's...
loan your dear old uncle 90
Oh, he's our
Precursor
uncle.
Orbs so he can get underway?
Okay, so
I
that's
would
two
offer you a
people who want
power
90.
return.
It could be. It could be. That's what I was saying. It could be Jak and Daxter if you want to make it like that. You know, that way I'm Jak and he's Daxter. We could do it either way. All right, give me your quest. Just let's pick up all the quests.
Little furry dude. Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing
Extra.
squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island.
Why would she run away to
she's
the
all
Misty
right.
Island?
It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Have to for that power cell. Bro, are you okay? Just staring at that rock. Oh my gosh. He is focused. That's the way we need to go for...
Oh, man.
Oh, tits, dude. This was our uncle's house, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, so we've been in here. Been in there. I've been over there. I think this one was empty. Right? Yeah. Ian? Help!
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
What?
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry.
Sick little
I
bird.
thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You
Why?
know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Okay, so you're gonna give me a power cell to push an egg off a cliff that 100% would kill the egg. Because there's no way that hay is breaking that fall, right? That way. That's a good couple. We not that high? Come on. And I guess we're flipping. How do they want us to get up here? There we go. He grabbed it. He grabbed it.
What a weird-looking thing. I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Oh my god. Alright. That just had a bunch of eggs in it. Take that. We're not going to comment on how many eggs we have. Nobody saw it.
Gotta bring in the crops from the June basket.
I'm sorry, what, sir?
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh,
Are we
it's
sleeping?
you. Oh,
Yeah, we gotta
just
milk them
resting my
cows.
tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
I guess. I gotta go over here. He was very unhinged. I don't know if he was that unhinged, but he was definitely very unhinged. You have so many cows, bro.
Yeah, bring in the cops. Furniture right here.
This is gonna be a nightmare with this freaking camera. Go that way. Go that way. Oh, go that way. Go that way. Where are you going? You go that way. Oh, please. Get in there. Oh no! Please. I have very little camera control, you cow. No! Yeah, get in there. Yeah, good boy. Okay. That's one. I think that's my only right limit to control right stick. I know he's not asleep. I know he's not sleeping. Come on. Get in there. What? Get in there. This is not animal abuse. Ada, don't be mad at me. Alright, that's 3. He's got at least one more. Before we get that one, let's see what's up here. Oh, nope, he's got 5.
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on a box over there.
Missed that jump horribly. Wow. I don't know if we can. I mean, I would assume we can make that. Have to take better at the time. Where's you going to? Both you. Go. Where are you going? Almost there. Go on. Yeah. Okay. Where do you think you're going? That is the wrong way, sir. Okay. Okay. Doing it. Doing it. You're right. Take another right. Oh, you. I will turn you into a hamburger. Will help me. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
That lazy
All right, there we
farmer
go.
owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
He didn't say anything about giving us a power cell. He doesn't owe us anything. He just asked if we'd help him. Alright. No one can make a 6-7. We have more eggs than that now. Did have it for a second. Not. Don't want to load. Yeah, let's holes it. Put a fly up there. Let's talk to the old man.
Ah, well done, my boy.
I was hoping there were subtitles.
Bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
You can sleep in peace. You've been sleeping this whole time, bro. Yeehaw!
Yeah, gotta bring in the crops from the June basket.
The real piece of work. Alright, we get. Yeah. There we go. Boop. That's another fly. We got 4 flies. We definitely I think we have to probably go around it on a different way to get up there. Hidden jungle. You have to go over here for a quest. I am actually kind of impressed that it's not like loading new areas. Obviously it's telling us about them, but it's not like having
We
to.
scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
No, shut up. We're not doing that. There's no point in turning around and running all the way back to town, bro. When we can keep on going and then get 2 cells, you know? We still have another quest to find. Okay. Some baddies out. Looks of it. The Orbist. We're getting trophies left and right. Punch you. Oh. Guess the max health is only per area. Unfortunately. That's probably down there. Alright, so we can go across the bridge. There's a bunch of stuff that way. Also stuff this way. Any reason to be up here? Oh, okay. Can't grab that one. Ugh. Oh, it's a snake! Stick that sword in the snake! Get out of here. Get out of here. Snake's got nothing on me. What's this? A teleporter? Heck is all this? Oh! Jerk. Lost our first bit of health. Lost our first bit of health. Grab it. This. Okay. That's good. Where can I use this? Okay. Dang it. Death is all around us now.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the precursor beam.
I can break that thing. So this is what's diverting the power that they were talking about in the deep jungle. Got it. I guess that maybe will turn those other things on. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are mirrors.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
Okay.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
Oh, God. Alright, cool. That's one beam.
We can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Yeah, I know where the next tower is. But before we go do that, we go in here. So that's the thing we can go in.
We need to charge you up with that blue stuff to get this open.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. Look. Ugh. Please. Jack, please. Ugh. Oh. That's a problem. Can't charge now.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us.
Yeah, well, there's one right there. We just found 50, so we just got a health back. Which... Right, well, there we go. There's one. Found another core. Also a bunch of eggs underwater. Oh. Okay. Where are those eggs? Ah. Did not tell me how to do this. Figured this out. Alright. Hopefully there's not too much underwater, because... There we go. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Almost missed all these. Alright. 128 eggs. Be rich if this was a couple years ago. Okay. Get out of here real quick. Just, oh, come on. I guess that's active now forever. Give me. Okay. That's good to know that that's an explosive, thanks.
Well, better you than me.
Crazy. He immediately just didn't care that we died. Oh no. Alright, well, we got our first death. We got that out of the way. Now the question is, okay, we still have everything. Looks like we're at the same amount of eggs as we were. Probably because we got that power cell. Or whatever. Okay. Didn't we have 4 flies already? Oh my god. Oh no! What mistakes were made? Alright, grab it. Grab it! Ah, yeah! Okay. We're good, we're good. We just wanted to see what would happen if it was all part of the plan.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Alright, so that's 2 beams. Okay. Okay. Go. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Get. Yeah, there you go. The only downside is we didn't come here before we did this thing. So now I have to find energy to bring here. We can leave gas, we don't need. Ah. Oh no. No. We can go. Probably. Don't punch those boxes. Those boxes explode. energy for that. Boing. 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 Oh. We're doing it. We're doing it. That's anything. Yay. Boing. Sir? Hippity hopping. You just gotta be smart. Alright, that's our 5th fly. We got 2 more flies in this area. And that's one of them. Alright, that's the next beam. But... oh, shit. Okay. Good to know. Fall damage is a thing.
I could use the insulted fishes.
Fall damage is a thing. Good to know. Thankfully, we had full health and 50.
What do you have in the
fishing?
basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo!
Sucks
Maybe
to suck, bro.
it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net.
What a...
I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Yes.
There are 2 types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies.
I need 200.
If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you.
Okay, but you just said you didn't want to do it.
Eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Maybe I want to do that. Oh my gosh.
Here comes a big one. Looks like
Oh.
you could use a bigger net.
That's a very sensitive. Oh god.
Steady, boy.
Oh. Oh.
Missed.
Dang it. Dang it. I was trying to see if I could use the D-pad instead of the joystick for a little bit better control.
Here comes a big one.
Yeah, but it's poison eels.
Looks like you could use a bigger net.
That's the problem, is the eels are poison. Oh, with the 30 streak. Thank you so much. Oh!
Steady, boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh!
Here comes
Oh
a
god.
big one.
Oh, we're getting... oh, things are getting...
Looks
Things
like
are...
you could use a bigger
Things are not going well. It's actually...
Your sails are sagging in the wind.
oh, we lose. Oh god, oh god. This is so tricky. Getting poisoned for good food. I mean, sometimes that's a risk you take. I'm gonna give this one more go for now. I'm not super...
Here
I
comes a
mean,
big one.
it's obviously a quest. We're gonna have to do it, but... I don't want to sit here doing the mini game forever. So we'll do other stuff and then come back to it if we have to.
You missed a jumbo, laddie.
Yeah, I know I did.
nest.
Looks like you could use a bigger net.
Missed again.
Oh my god.
Looks like you could use a bigger net.
Alright.
Well, if you want to try for the power cell sometime,
Well, we'll come
you
back.
know where to find me.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Relax. Let me get good first. That is that's gonna. I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's super crazy hard, but I can feel where that's like challenge. Mostly because of the needing to use the joystick D-pad. We're gonna do some of the other stuff we need to do first, and then back to that. 'Cause I mean, there's plenty of other quests. I know we probably need to do that one first to go to Misty Island. But we'll get it. We'll get her done. All right. Why are these hurt? Okay. We're making good progress around here. We have to go in here still. But I think that'll be doable. Back to full health. Getting over there too. Probably through that bridge. Yeah, this is. There we go. Yes, perfect. Keys. Okay. Up here and get the key. Over to another bridge and a whole other. Gonna wait on that. I'll take your word for it. Oh god.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Okay, got another fly. Like a hack is like the other spot, like right around here. Yes. Come on. Yes. Secret cell. Nailed it. All right. Cool. That gives us a fresh save, which should lock us in with everything we have. I don't know if we actually lose anything when we die. Or not, but I'm not taking that risk, you know? We can go back around. Oh. Go around this way. Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay, that was... I'm assuming that that's going to stay open. Grab it. There was a side path somewhere. I don't know if that's in here. Okay. Yes. Oh, jeez. 7 flies and a core. Perfect. We're racking in these cores.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
Yeah, we did. We found all of them. All the scout flies. Plug it in my phone. I forgot to plug it into the charger. Cool. Okay. Need to go back up there. Back up to the top of the tower. Get back up there. Laser, what's going on? How you doing? Get back up to the top of the tower. Alright, so get up there, and I do want to look and see where we're at with our questies. Now we gotta do the fishing one, which is gonna be never played. Didn't own a PC growing up. Yeah, I mean up here. There wasn't anything I could do with this. This was the highest it would let me go on this side. We find when you were on that. We get... Oh, super jump. Thanks for the tip there, Elaine. Appreciate that. Good to know. God, the other, this just keeps on. Jeez. Oh God. Okay, look at this. Another core. I was watching the post game and main boss. King of skill. Oh! Little elevator down. I just go into a secret area. This is going way deeper than okay, can't do anything with that. Oh my God, a whole nother like area. What the heck? Nameless puppet, right? Imagine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did have a PlayStation 2. I didn't get it like right away or anything. Took to get one for Christmas eventually. JR, what's going on? Happy... I'll say happy Saturday. Oh God. So... Please. Alright. We're over here, we're safe. We're gonna collect all these little eggies. Make sure there's nothing in here to kill us. Alright. Here. I can reveal some of these things. I gave in to the addiction again the other day. And I bought more packs. Well, actually, I said the other day. It was yesterday. It was Friday. It was right before the Yu Yu Hakusho stream. I had to run out and pick up a prescription at Walmart. I saw Union Arena packs, and I have no self-control apparently. So I picked up some packs. Why is this not? Okay, there we go. So I picked up some packs. And I pulled a full art Argo. I know Argo's not everybody's favorite character. I did pull Argo. They didn't have any more Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm sad about that. I don't think I showed you, but I pulled Asuna at one point. Recently. And there she is. I pulled what is one of the best girls in Code Geass in a crazy card. So we got this Callan card, which is, it's a beautiful card. It is a beautiful card. I mean, look at it. We got this Callan card. That is the like the 5th or 6th rarest card in the set. So we did get that. So I thought you'd enjoy those crazy crazy pulls. I did learn that there's a JJK set for this game, so I may or may not be looking into how much a box of JJK is. I may get, oh my god, I may get that, and depending on how much booster boxes are for this, I may pick up a couple. We may break a couple. See if we can get anything. If I can get one signed card, I will be a happy thing. Yeah, maybe we'll do some pack openings or something for Union Arena.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
Must be ways to turn on the vent, so that must help us outside. Okay, that alert was super quiet for me. I may need to buff that one. But I did hear it. Let me get these eggs. Maybe we can and I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But I'm not going to say I for the sake of. Oh god. I did not know that was gonna happen. Alright, give me that. Give me some energy. It's Okay. We lose. Okay, we lost the extra stuff. Alright. Doing good. We're doing good. Oh, good. We have a boss. Is that like a termite? Oh my god. I don't know how to fight you. Oh. Yes. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, that's not good. We're dead. We're dying to this guy. Alright, that's more of a tick. Jack, please. Ugh. Yep. Alright.
That looks like it hurt. Should I call for backup?
Okay. We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna pretend everything was fine. Okay, it looks like we don't take damage if we... At least. Camera is hard to control. I'm hoping that... That was just a test. I just wanted to test and see if we took fall damage, you know? Well, not fall damage, if we lost life. I don't know. Do I have to get these again? No, so they do save. Everything you pick up saves. Perfect. That's what that was. That was just a test for that. Dang it. No, please! Oh. Holy crap, Jared, with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, my friend. I can hear the monster card out. Going. Yes, the goat at it with the gifted subs. One emote for chat. Level up. Got the hype train going. Got a level 2 hype train. Yep, level 2. Almost level 3. Yeah, the sound alerts. They're... I think more than them being low is that they're getting drowned out by the game sound. For some reason, the sound for the game is going through... Not going through the capture card. I'm having to run it through the PC. Because I haven't touched the game sound alert. Like, for the alert volume. Those are all maxed. I think it's just that. I'm going to try to figure out why it's doing that for next time we play. But I didn't want to mess with the capture card. Yes, thank you so much, Gar. I always appreciate it. Means the world and helps out greatly. And that was 10 gifted subs. Gracious. Going to TwoFly23, Gandhi, Don, Tucci, Costume Gremlin. I love that name. Ratatosk, Lumai, Lone Wolf, and Delayed. Lots of familiar the pack openings. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll definitely I'll put some of that towards pack openings. Sure. Is there a? I need to check the price. Please. Oh my god. let me get back to this ball. Please, game. All right. I need to check and see. Is there a Like what the heck was? Okay, that must have been. Let me collect thoughts before I do. But all right, we'll let this flip over again. Okay, come on. I thought that first hit was supposed to be just... We're gonna beat this boss this time, just for you. Oh yeah! Alright, it's gonna be rule of 3, surely. Oh! It's 2. Alright,
Next stream Jak and Daxter tier list. Favorite Jak and Daxter character?
oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, please. Alright, we got the ticks. Oh my, we're running out. Oh, please. Jak, please. Please. What? Okay, we got him. We hit him. He's dead. We beat him. Let's go. That's for the hype train. Just struggled with the first boss because of these controls. Oh my goodness. Now that he's dead and I can think for a second. First and foremost, if there's a set you want me to try to prioritize getting a box or so for, let me know. Well, we can look even at the, towards the end of the stream if you want. I can see what sets there are, and we can shoot for that. And I'll pick up like a box or so of that. So we can definitely do that if you want me to kind of go through the list of sets to prioritize for something like that. But for sure, we'll open it. Now, I will say it's going to be something where I open it, just on a stream like this, but it will be open. I'm not going to do it on like Whatnot or anything. I don't have that set up like Dill does or Whatnot. I'm not partnered with them or anything, but we can definitely open it. And of course, if there is, if there's a certain card I pull or I have like dupes of or whatever, and you want one, I'm always happy to put it over to you there. Wait, sets. Oh god, I realized he was out here. Now let's get some. It'll be a lot of fun. I always enjoy cracking packs, and if you can feed my addictions. I missed something. In there. All right, I'll go back in. Ooh. All right, we'll go back in.
Step 1. Stay alive.
I didn't even punch it. I just kind of walked into it. Oh, what a perfect little emote. Perfect little emote to celebrate. All right, we'll go back in since we missed something. Our Emperor with the camera. Love to see it. Elaine, of course, thank you for the bits. Looks like 200 bits, what I can see here. One for 100 for with a message, and 100 with, I guess that's a was that like one of the biddy things? Biddy alert thingies? Next stream, Jak and Daxter tier list, favorite Jak and Daxter character. Yeah, we can definitely see if we can find a Jak and Daxter one and do them. Oh my god, please. I'll see what I can find. Do you want the whole series? Do you want just the first game? I don't think I've played all the games. But I can definitely see if I can find one for either just this game specifically or for all of them. Or of course just go with whatever I can find. I'm happy to do that as well. Whatever. Let's do. That emote was great. That rage emote is so good. Oh, neat. So because we killed the guy, all the plants are dead. I like that. Nice little touch. Get rid of some of the boss. Oh, please. Oh, come on. Last time it yeeted us up there. Dang it. All right. So we can just do this. All right, we're back up. Yeah, I'm going back to him. I'm working my way back. I got the core, but oh my god, I'm just failing horribly at the moment. But I will get back to him. So I have to go probably. I think I can just go back through that main door. It looks like we can go that way. Holy moly! Start with another 10. Thank you so much. Let me get back inside. Very, very much appreciated. We have the monster cardo going again. It's funny that it's playing the monster cardo, considering that is set for 5. Yes, the goat strikes again. All right. Was it? Yeah. Oh, where we missed. Okay, that's fine. And that is 10 more. Thank you so much. Going to good old Dragon Crusaders and legend himself, Shayla. Jarl 86, Big Steven, Fishfay, MCV2 Hype, Evil Rotten Bunny. Wow, there's another name that I know. Of course, Ranger Roy. Don't think I know. And Laser, of course, and only for Animu. I am totally all about. We gotta love that Animu. You want if you want to do buy game, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, I'll see what's around on the tier list site. But I'm happy to do either or both. All right, this should all be active. No, come back. Okay. What I may do is worst case, if I don't find like a buy game one, we'll when we do it all, we can. Oh, okay. We can screenshot the. Oh, come back, please. What's happening over there? That big green, is that like the moon? Moon haunted? Jack, please, you're killing me. Okay. Last time I just kind of like casually walked across, and this time he's like having so much trouble doing it. All right, here we go. We're up. We're back. We made it. Our first try. We've made it. Like a spaceship that just like fly away. Yeah, definitely we'll do that. Tokomaho, Hatsudo, Asoro. I think I said it correctly. Definitely some good stuff there. I want to get some more of those types of alerts going. All right, let's see. See what we missed. Ugh. All right. Okay. Draw. Monster God. All right, we're back. We're back at the boss. This one took me out. I got the core. Hit the plant until he stops giving you eggs. Oh, look at that. That's sneaky. Very sneaky. Actually, and I have more than enough now. Alright, I think that's all of them. Very sneaky. I've only dabbled. I have never owned Jak and Daxter games. I've had friends have them, and we would like stay up and play them. But it's been years, like 20 years. Like it's been years. Yeah, there's 5, maybe 6, I think. I've got all the games, I think. Oh, I've got all the ones that are on PlayStation, like the PS5. All the ones that I can get and play on PS5, I have. Picked them all up for the Elaine's Redeem. Can you... Game request, you wanted me to play the series? That's what we're doing. I think that's everything in this area. Is there a way to... Oh, look, Forbidden Jungle, yeah. Task complete, task complete, task complete. What was this one? Oh, the stupid fish. Stupid fish guy. Alright, so we got all those. We got all those. How many eggs do we have left? 150. Gotta fight the Shadows of Yharnam. Bro, if I have to fight the Shadows of Yharnam like this, just kill me now. Alright, so we still have some eggies. We still got some eggies, and we still got some fish that we need to do. Where are these eggs, though? I haven't seen any. Oh, actually, wait, there was more. There was stuff down here, I think, that I didn't do. Yeah, I didn't activate this one yet. I don't think. Maybe I did, actually, but we're gonna see if we can get this one going. Yeah, we gotta get some more eggs. Oh, this might not be enough. Nope, not gonna be enough. Not gonna be enough. Unfortunate. All right, so I need to run past these two and get that other one first. That one. That one. Up. Up. That one. Ugh. Yep, the original trilogy, Combat Racing, Lost Frontier. Yeah, I don't think Lost Frontier was on here. All right, that should not be all the eggs. I don't think they didn't say anything about it. How many more does that? Nope. No, please help. I'm so used to circle being B button and being back. 38. So we need 12 more eggs. It's not. I think it's just one more of those types of things that I need to find. Honestly, which wouldn't surprise me. Yes. Oh, actually, there's 2 eggs right there. Yeah, I was gonna say Sly only has the 4. Because Thieves, well, is it just the 4? It was the original trilogy, and then there was Thieves in Time was the 4th one. That was the one that was on PS Vita, and then they ported to console. All right, 10 more eggs. I have those Sly Cooper games. I picked them up because Carrie loves Sly Cooper. She had the trilogy on PS3, but PS3 at the time was not backwards, or the PS4 was not backwards compatible with the PS3, so she couldn't ever play it when we upgraded because we didn't know, because there were early rumors that it was supposed to be. When we upgraded, we lost the ability to play some of those games, unfortunately. But we they then released them, so I picked them up for her. She played a little bit of it and remembered how hard it was because of it aging. And it now it's a very rare play for her, which is fair. What was that noise? Just the music? I shouldn't need to use this. Oh god, broke my legs again. Oh, it's alright, I didn't need them.
Oh, I love the smell of fish in the morning.
Bro, you're disgusting. Love the smell of fish in the morning. What's the matter with you? Not to... Wait, is there any in the water over here? Did I dive before? No, doesn't look like it. Is there any in, like, the river? I know I need to do this. Honestly, if I don't want to spend all stream on this, we'll give this another go here every now and then. But worst case, this might be the one thing I try to do off.
Here comes a big one.
Oh, this mini game is like killing me. Looks like I just have to hit it. Yeah. And they don't actually have to fully go into the net, which is what it looked like they had to do at first. As long as I touch them. I say as I then miss one.
Here comes a big one. You missed a jumbo, laddie.
Yep, sure did. Oh my god.
Well,
yeah, I might do this on my end. PlayStation Move heroes even count? I wouldn't necessarily count it. That's kind of one of those special kind of combination games, you know, crossover kind of non-canon-y style game, in my opinion. All right, so there's 10 more eggs I need to find. We're gonna move on to the to another area for now, but I will definitely come back here because, like I said, I might try to do that. Fishing mini, oh my god, fishing mini game on my own at some point, just so I can have it. I mean, obviously we're gonna do it. I'm assuming I don't have to have it done to like move on, and that there's other stuff I can do. How do I get out of here? Actually, how did I even get into this area? I don't even remember. Follow the lights. Everything. Oh, that's right. It's down there. What is it? What is up here? How did I get up here? Okay, here we go. I can't turn the camera down. I can't angle it. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay. This is gonna take us back. Make sure there's anything I missed over here. Never owned a Xbox Connect or a PlayStation. Yeah, they weren't great. I mean, the Kinect as a concept, I will say, was more innovative than something like the PlayStation Move. Not to knock the Move, especially if, you know, if there's anyone here who enjoyed it. Perfectly fine, perfectly fair, perfectly fine. We're gonna go up here, take a look in this area for a little bit. We miss a light in the forest. Oh, did I just have to follow all the lights? We can go back. Maybe that's why I missed some eggs. We can go back and look through the lights. But I did like what the Kinect tried to do more than the Move. And that's, like I said, it's not a knock. I've played some games on the Move. I thought it was good for what it is. But really, it was kind of just the Wii. it was their attempt to have like a Wii, and that's fine. Kinect at least was like trying to do a little bit more with, you know, the no controller necessary for a lot of things, and kind of the jerk, not the motion element. It wasn't the best technology. If it was developed, I think like these days, it would be really good. But yeah, definitely it was was a piece of tech. That's for sure. But it had some cool games. It had some not so cool games. But yeah, the move and the eye and all that were their own thing. But even before the Kinect, Xbox had some. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Had some games that had those types of elements. There was I look in the waterfall. I don't think I did look in this waterfall. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything in this waterfall. Can't dive underwater in here. Oh, wait, this little path. Oh no, that's just behind that thing. Now there is another waterfall. Maybe it's a different one. Or if there were eggs, we got those. But we can see what we can find. But yeah, like I said, the move was cool. But Xbox, even with their old, and I still have the old camera. If I didn't have to get up and go halfway across the room, I'd pick it up. But they had this old little white camera. It was but you know, it lets you do video chats in like the Xbox parties and stuff. But it what was cool about it was there were games even before the Kinect, even before the Wii, that used that camera. I had a couple of them. It was pretty neat to see that kind of stuff like back in the early days. Obviously PS2 had their own kind of similar esque stuff. I don't think I need any energy. I don't see any more lights. Been in the temple. Been over there. Can't get up there. Any other waterfall? Not gonna go chasing no waterfalls. Gosh. We were down there. Angle. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff they've done. Technology has been very cool with how it's progressed, to say the least. And I mean, all of those companies kind of working and developing off of each other, you know, in competition is what helps make technology grow and get so good. It's when you have that competition, when you get stagnant, you run out of innovation. Papa John's garlic dipping sauce, and should other companies follow suit, give them out. I think that 100% other companies should give them out. They should not be stingy with giving somebody a dipping sauce. Like, one I think is fine. I do like the garlic sauce. I like that kind of garlicky butter sauce. That's it. Is it this? Do I have to do something with this? Oh, I see what you're saying. I never went back and did this. I thought I did this whole time. That's on me. That's on me. All right, so the next one's over there at the beach. I just beat a boss in this area. I was like, all right, we're done here. Even though there was very clearly more to do. That's on me. Good eye. Lane, you're saving it. Oh God.
I remember the big one that got away.
Bro, I hear you talk one more time. I might have to punch you. Yeah, so let's get over to that pole now. Yeah, see, for some reason I thought that the one I did that led us into the fortress was the last one. Alright, so then there's that one. But yeah, definitely other companies should follow suit. There's no reason they shouldn't be. I don't mind them charging for, like, if you want a second one or a third one or whatever, you know, extra, sure. You know, charge me 50 cents, you know, charge me $1, whatever. But no way should they be doing that right out of the gate. Like, give people a sauce, or even give them a choice. Like, you know, so many places, like, you buy what is it, like if you get crazy bread or the cheesy bread or whatever from like Little Caesars, you get marinara for free. Why can't you get garlic, you know, instead? There we go. These things are everywhere. All right, so that loops it all the way around. I guess that was the last one.
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
All right. Now we finish this quest. I was wondering why I didn't say anything about the mayor being done. Exactly. Well, that's exactly it. And I mean, I would say statistically speaking, odds are you're gonna have more people who like something like a garlic, you know, like a garlic butter or whatever, more than marinara. Like for me, I'm not big on marinara. I don't really eat it. You know, I like Carrie usually have all of it, just about. You know, occasionally I may have a little bit, but I'm just not big on it. It just, you know, so, you know, I have to do extra. It's basically just more tomato sauce.
I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village.
It was just kind of crazy that
my re-election.
that's the case. But that's the case with a lot of places. Like we went out for Mexican for dinner the other day. No, the local place is great. I mean, Harry loves it. I enjoy it.
You want to make a contribution? Good.
But
A sizable one, I hope.
I'm only doing this now so I don't have to ever talk to you again.
I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Bro, you look evil with some of these eyebrow movements. But yeah, we went out and like, you know, they bring over the chips and salsa. Salsa's free. I like they have like a cheese dip that they have. It's fantastic, but it's like well, actually thanks to like price increases everywhere. It's like $4 or $5 for like a side of cheese dip. Like it's insane. But you know, and it's you know, it's just a little thing. Like, all right.
I see you two are back to make the trade.
Yes, I am. Give me this cell, bro. Uncle, bro.
That we agreed on.
Brunkle.
I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
I'm gonna put it to good use. I'm gonna put it to great use. All right, we're racking in these power cells. All right, and we still have. Look at that, we're already up to 14. I mean, we're down to 54 eggies, but we're doing good. All right, let's take a look. So there's 3 more in the village. Well, that's cool. You can cycle through all the levels. Obviously, there's 7 in the canyon. The question is if that's all the areas. Task complete, task complete, task complete. All right, cool. So we've done all these. Oh wait, that's Geyser Rock. Yeah, we finished that. So there's this is done. This is done. This is done. We have 2 quests that we don't have yet. Okay. Capture card just cut out. Okay, it's back. Oh, and it's gone again. Okay, and it's back. What is happening? This was... Okay, we still have sound. Everything's still fine. I don't know why that cut out, but that is... Anything, that's a sign to just override our save to be safe. I think it's going to be fine, but we'll save just to be safe. Oop. No, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, we gotta fly. Bruh. What is happening? Alright, if it keeps it up, I'll unplug the capture and plug it back in. Oh, it could be this stupid adapter could be starting to go. I mean, I have fixes. Yeah, we still have to push the egg off the cliff. We do have that quest. Weird that didn't, like, pop up as a quest. Pretty much, oh yeah, that's pretty normal here. My issue is when I take home leftover queso, you have the wrong waiter, you have to fight for your gifts to take. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Thanks for the cup to take it out. What am I supposed to... Yeah, no. It blows my mind when stuff like that happens. Oh, there's another fly. Is that a fly? I think it's a fly box. Yes, okay. Wanted to make sure before I went jumping into it. Blow myself up again. Oh, this is a new area. Yep, it is. Fly number 1. Okay. Interesting. Didn't even catch that. Well, let's go back then. Okay. That happens again, I'm gonna unplug the capture card. I'm gonna have to be careful because if I unplug, actually no, I'll unplug the PlayStation and plug it into a different computer. We'll try that first if it happens again. I don't want it to keep cutting out. I know that's not great for the viewing experience. Okay, that's the sign. Give me a second. Still gonna be right here, standing up. Sorry. Let's see if that fixes our issue. Nope. Okay. Alright. Alright, one other thing. I'm gonna close that. That's not gonna affect you on switch capture program. I have 2 softwares I use. Okay. You have this. Now I don't have any sound. And so that's not gonna do it. Alright, this is interesting. Alright, that's fine. I have another solution. Sure, I don't know why it's doing it. It's been fine. But you know, what would it be without tech being tech, right? Well, let's let it sit for a second. It seems to be okay. Maybe it just took a second to adapt. Seems like it's alright. Seems like it's okay. Hopefully it is and it'll be stable. Alright, so yeah, we gotta do the egg. I don't know where the egg was. Can I see it from here? Ooh. We did that already. Yeah, that's always been my issue too. Like, just give us our stuff. Like, you know, it's not hard to give us our free chips or to refill stuff. Like, just do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, because that's a new area behind us. That leads into that fire area. Where's the egg? Up on the cliff. Egg is in the new area. Okay. We do probably have to go that way. Well, we're gonna go into the fire area then. We're gonna go.
Yeah, bring in the crops, furniture.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna go into this area. I mean, we'll get to all the areas at some point anyway, so I don't think it really matters. Right now, we're supposed to just be getting the cores to unlock the next area. We're gonna go over here. We'll explore and. Oh my gosh, maybe not. This area looks scary.
You don't have enough power cells to fuel my heat shield.
Okay, well, never mind.
You can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
Okay, I got it when it looked like a big fire area. All right, well, we'll go along the beach then. We'll go to the beach area. Let's go to the beach. That sounds much better and nicer than How did I get to that beach? Like, I don't even know. How did I get? Okay, it must be this way. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's always so cheap. And I mean, but you know, we gotta maximize them profits. Can't let people have what they want. Oh my gosh. What is happening with this capture card? I really don't want to unplug it. I'm afraid that if I unplug it, it's gonna like break the stream. I know typically that only happens if I unplug the USB-C cable. What? Why did it just say that was unsupported? Literally, it's supported. It's been supported before. I've been playing PlayStation games on this for ever. Whatever. We're gonna go this way. If it keeps it up, I'll unplug it and plug it back in. Absolute worst case, we'll swap off and worst case we'll save and I'll swap off something else for a little while. Because it is struggling, apparently. Lord. Everything just seems like it's struggling. Jeez. I mean, gameplay-wise, it feels fine. It looks like it's looking fine. Like, it doesn't look like it's lagging. Just being so stingy all of a sudden. And the audio sounds like it's bugging out. Just a little bit. Like, it's weird, because it sounds like it's fine, but I'm hearing, like, other noises like it's not. It could be that bomb, though. Hearing like a little crackling. Yeah, I knew you were gonna scoop it.
That pelican just snagged a power cell. Let's go kick some big bird butt.
Yeah, audio's choppy. Let's see if we can get that power cell, and then maybe we'll stop with this for right now. Not that I want to, because I am having a lot of fun with it. Here we go. Here's one right here. We're just gonna juke past them, just so we get this, so it saves. Because apparently the capture card is just gonna be stupid. Completely cut out now. I can't. It's not even coming back. What is happening? Okay. This is great. Let's unplug that. This side. Yeah, it'll have saved because of the cord. Yeah, no, completely gone. Capture card is just completely cut out. Yeah, that's a shame. I was having a lot of fun with that. It'll have saved. It'll be okay. You do. You gotta make peace with it, and that's exactly what we're doing. That's a shame. Oh my god, my camera froze too. My camera's not even on. Look at me. Holy crap. That's terrible. What a great... There we go. Terrible. The whole thing was affecting everything. Yeah, it's not great. I'll have it figured out though by definitely by tomorrow. I'll have a lot of this figured out. I'm gonna I'll reset the PC and everything. Night. Camera wise, it's fine. I'm gonna reopening the software with it not being on screen now. Elgato, no signal. Yeah, so my capture card probably needs a hard reset. Amazon. Actually, Target. We're gonna be near Target and we're gonna be near Best Buy tomorrow. Let's see what they got. If they have any, maybe I'll just tomorrow just to be safe.
How dare you point at me? You were pointing first. Rude to point.
You're being very rude. You're pointing at me right now as you say that. Look at you.
I'm just pointing at your point.
Look at your finger right
Different
now.
than normal. You haven't.
I love that scene so much. Elgato capture. Yeah, the game will be fine. It'll have saved. Even if it didn't save just then, I know it'll have saved a little bit while before that. Alert still a little low. Let me play a random sound. I mean, the darkness sounded fine. Certain ones.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
That one played. That one was loud as heck. About yeah, that one's much quieter. That one probably needs to be turned up.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
That one seemed fine. Playing out of trigger and out of my desktop, so there might even have been a little bit of echo. So it looks like it's just dependent on the quick boost some of those. Capture card. Capture card, the cat. Alright,
That is a lot of booty.
I beg your pardon.
Why don't you quit hugging me, you weirdo? You're the one hugging. I was trying to squeeze you to death.
some of them right now they're not playing through the redeems.
That's not fucking good enough advice.
I know some of them are a little quiet, but doubled that audio. What other one was? I mean, the hug sounded like it was fine. I do have systems. Turn that up. All right, we've turned that up a little bit, so those will be a bit louder. No option for dog stairs. Oh yeah, Katara's stairs. Yeah, those are her old lady stairs. When she had after she had her surgery, and just as she's getting older, we need some. Sometimes she needs stairs to get up on the couch. Now she does still jump plenty, so that is still something that happens. She can easily jump up and down. But some days, if she's going up and down the stairs too much to go in between me and Carrie for visiting and things like that, she'll sometimes that's what she'll need. Why are you showing me stores that are not my immediate? I don't want any. I don't want to look at a store that's over 10 miles. All right, so they do have one offer that you're claiming. A 15% on a capture card with a console. What a terrible deal. Like, I am not buying a console to save 15%. But they do have, yeah, they do have some in stock, though. Oh my god. I might just bite the bullet. Buy. I have it on my phone so I can remember. Got a couple in stock. So take the dog to get her groomed. After we do that, we'll run into Target, and then we'll be running to probably I'll tell her we need to go to Best Buy, and we'll see if we can grab it. In worst case, if we can't, I'll order one and play around with and troubleshoot these other ones now. There. Let me actually there. Let's I'll look up Union Arena. Okay. What do I want? Union Arena. Fair way to like. Products, Union Arena. This is their main. You don't need to do cookies. This is their main website. Okay. Go over to here. Let's capture this page. Boop. The Union Arena page. I guess let me just being dumb. Change this. I think this is like the second or third time I've ever. But there, we've updated the category to just chatting. So yeah, this is the Union Arena. Oh my gosh. They have an Inuyasha set coming out. I'm gonna have to carry a booster box of that. One case is 16 display boxes. One display box is 16 packs. What a weird. Yu-Gi-Oh is like 24 packs. Pokemon I think is like 30 something packs, and this is like 16. That's crazy. How much is a box though? Doesn't tell us. Lovely. All right, well, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. But that is not what we're getting for a pack opening. Okay. So let's look at these sets and see if we can find one to put toward. Put all of JR's generosity and want for some openings toward. Depending on the price would determine how many I get. I'm gonna have to look into the boxes, but I want to get some ideas of what would be the boxes that you'd want to see. God, look at this. They have it like mapped out. Like that's why those are so close together in release. That's crazy. I can tell you right now, though, I'm probably not going to get the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you booster box. I'm sorry to say. We have Sword Art Volume 2. That's the one that I've been picking up in Walmart. It seems like the perfect box. That's crazy. I'd like to pick up something of like, a show that I super super like. So that way I'm actually like happy with the pulls. I don't think they have the set list for that. When does that come out? That one comes out. Oh no. Yeah, that comes out in July. I can't imagine that they have the set list on TCG Player. Where's the Union? There it is. Okay, let's like you. Oh, I've already forgotten what that's called. 100 Girlfriends. No. Yeah, they don't have anything about it yet. But yeah, so we got Sword Art Volume 2. Yu Yu Hakusho, of course. Oh, that came out in October. That actually was newer. Code Geass Volume 2, which is the other one I've been picking. What the? That looks Why? You have like this nice cute little outfit. You got like a, you know, cute little outfit. You got like realistic, and then you've got like her back is broken. That's insane. Full Metal Alchemist. That's cool. Definitely want to get the JJK box, but that's a I'm willing to get that for me kind of box. We've got Sword Art Volume 1. I've not done anything with that. They've got Code Geass Volume 1. Oh, there's 2 JJK packs. Half storage. What does that mean? Playmat and half storage. What is a half storage box? Like, why is it not just a storage box? Not a bad playmat. I prefer it had Maki on it, but you know. That's me. They have to have more sets than this. Card list? Does that have? Yeah, let me know. Okay, there's a set that catches your eyes. My personal suggestion would be either Yu Yu Hakusho, SAO Volume 1, or the slime box. The slime. Let me see. No, slime's not out till June. Slime is not out till June. That is one that I can keep in mind if we do more of those, for sure. SAO Volume 1 or Yu Yu Hakusho. Well, definitely, I'm happy to go with either of those. I'll in notebook. Nice, cute little notebook right here for little notes. Right in here. Oh, there's stuff about my car, which ironically is actually probably what the issue is right now. So we're gonna look into Yu Yu Hakusho booster, SAO Volume 1 booster, and then make a note for K boosters, but that's for me. Separate from that, and then gotta pre-order Inuyasha Union Arena. Perfect. All right, I've got my note. I will look into those. We'll see about picking up a box or two, depending on the cost of the boxes. Since I have no idea what it would be, but I would love to get something like a Yu Yu Hakusho box, and hopefully get something cool out of it. Yeah, see, look, there's the. Is that each booster pack thing? Okay, full rarities, common, uncommon, rare, super rare with AP cards. Styled on a low full rate. 116 type ACP. Power up. Oh, there's all our favorites. Look at all these guys. I think I have all these cards. Yeah, no, definitely that would be a sick pull. I have not been lucky enough to get assigned. There's alt arts. There's sign cards. That's something that I like about this type of game, and Universus has a bunch of those too. The sign cards. I've not been lucky enough to pull any of them in either or. I've done like 3 or 4 booster boxes that people have just gotten me of the Critical Role, the Vox Machina set for Universus. And sadly, I have not had that kind of luck. But hopefully I'll be able to get one. That'd be really cool, for sure. I'm sorry. Did you answer my question about favorite character from Jak and Daxter? I mentioned I said in terms of the tier list. I mean, I'll see what options I can find and do. You know, I'm happy to do either or. If I find one that's just all the characters, that's what we have, I'll do that. And anyone I don't know, I'll put in like a don't know section, and then we can kind of, as each game comes out, I'll take a screenshot after we do like one game, and then we can use that to kind of compare to the next game, whatever. And then for the games themselves, I mean, design wise, I have always enjoyed Jak. I did enjoy there's a lot of different fun characters they've had, so we can do it definitely that way. If I find them per game, I'll do them by game, of course, specifically there. Definitely there'll be lots of ones. I only remember a handful of characters from it, but we haven't run into all of them, so I don't want to get all of them. But I remember there being like a girl named Tess in one of the games. I remember her being pretty cool. That Kira's not too bad. Jak and Daxter are both fine. Fine there as well. So we've got a lot of cool characters I know that we'll run into for sure. Yeah, definitely we'll be looking into some of these boxes and picking those up and doing some openings. I guess we could technically do some or something for a little bit. What other games do I have installed? I have been looking into tracks for a little bit. I need to do a deep dive, but I have been looking into some tracks for Clone Hero and for Beat Saber. And the wonderful Ryu Matrix has said that he would do some charting for me if so if there are songs that I want, I can talk with him, and I can commission him to do some charting as well. I know Dylan's going to be doing probably some of the Yu-Gi-Oh chartings and things. From what it sounded like, is Ryu will share those with me as well. So we should have those now. I will say I'm nowhere near his level in terms of Guitar Hero and Clone Hero. It's been a long time since I've actively played those types of games. I've always enjoyed them, but I will forewarn that it's not going to be as pretty of a time. But definitely, I do want to get some of those going. I want to see if maybe, if it's not too much trouble, how to chart Saber, not Beat Saber. Charting or mapping Beat Saber involves creating custom node, lighting pattern. Okay. No map. Of course. I mean, I know they're different, but hoping that it was like similar process. But I might even talk to him about doing that if he can. No, we're not buying 100 girlfriends. I was just trying to see if there was anything about the set available. We're gonna probably be doing some pack openings of Union Arena here in the future. I'm gonna look into getting a booster box or two. And when I was looking up the list, 100 girlfriends is coming out. So I wanted to see if there's any info about the art yet. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll be doing that definitely with Clone Hero and with Beat Saber. But yeah, I want to see if maybe he can do some Beat Saber tracks too, because Beat Saber I'm a little bit better with. And I think doing the VR side of things would be fun. It would still keep it in that same type of realm as Clone Hero, but not just being the straight thing. I know Nick T does it already. Dylan does it already. I'm not saying like we all have to play different games or anything. Of course, I love being able to play some of the same games guys, or of course games that Dylan wouldn't necessarily do on stream on his end, or that maybe others have done. I'm happy to try to do and want to do on our stream specifically there too, so we can kind of enjoy some of those games. But if I can get them charted on Beat saber. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't have really a lot of. Do a little bit of dive into the supermarket a little bit. Supermarket together. Some solo supermarketing. I do have a raft. Oh, let's see. I have that wouldn't involve capture card. I'll just kind of chill for a little bit. I've got Master Duel. Solo queue among us. Let's see. What's your plan for letting Dill sabotage? Oh, don't. Oh, I don't want to think about him sabotaging the soul lock. I have no plan. I'm just doomed. We're just doomed. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It is. It's gonna be a lot of fun no matter what. But I'm cooked. Like that, I got no shot. I got no shot at winning. I love the guy. But he's gonna get to where, you know, he tries to fast forward or do this different stuff, and it's gonna get me killed repeatedly. Could be worse and be dark. We'll see. With Dark Souls 1 co-op, at least like I'd be able to do a little bit, and then he'd be able to like carry with some, with some of the bosses and stuff. But with something like this, I have to have faith that he's not gonna rush with it. He's gonna have the patience, that you need a little bit more with some of those elements. And of course, there's always that. I mean, and I'm not saying like I'm going to be flawless. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna do stupid stuff too. I constantly do with it when it's like, the Nuzlocke or the stuff like that on stream. I feel like the pressure gets on a little bit more than when I'm playing kind of by myself, or like when it's Carrie's perspective on the screen. Exactly. But yeah, he's gonna get in the hurry. He's gonna press the wrong button. Do the wrong attack, and then we're gonna lose some great. Great thing. I don't think he's said. I mean, obviously, if you want it randomized, we'll 100% randomize. But we have not locked in about that specifically. I have the document still from when Annie and I did it. I need to find it. See if it's on this my other computer here. But when Annie and I were doing ours, we had specific like a specific rule set that we were doing. That's the design. The hell text is this? That's got to be a text like. I typed in soul lock and it brought up a text that I sent in 2023 talking about a heavenly pact, which is something from JJK. I have no idea what the context of that text was, but it has to be that. So weird. That's where's this document? I have it. No, I have it. Because Annie and I haven't finished that run. I have it saved somewhere. Document. Pathfinder. Oh, Nuz and soul lock stuff. Here we go. Rules. Found it. Yeah, so we made. Yeah, if it is a randomizer, we're probably cooked. Even if it's not, I'm probably cooked. Yeah, so we came up with it. Now, some of this would need to be altered because we were doing a fire red leaf green run, but we had like since there were two versions, we did a coin toss kind of at the beginning to determine which one each of us was doing. That way, it would be predetermined who was going to do red, who was going to do green. We had obviously in the rules we were playing the opposite versions. encounters, and then of course the standard stuff. Encounters for players on each route are linked. If one player fails to catch their encounter on a route, the other player must box their encounter on that route. If both players agree, they and then this was kind of like, we put in a couple little like caveats to the rules just so that way we wouldn't have to make things too crazy. But like we had it where, if we both agreed on it, unlinked matches could become pairs later in the run. Like if I caught something on route 1 and he caught something on route 5, we could kind of link them up and make that a pair. As well. Things like that we kind of did. I don't think we ever ended up using that caveat, but we did have it just in case. If one player's Pokemon faints, then of course the others must be boxed and is fainted as well. That part still stayed regardless, but it was just for unlinked pairs that we wanted to have kind of a nice little option. If a Pokemon is placed in the player's PC, its partner on the other's team must be placed in the PC as well. And of course, everybody has to agree on party changes. A document, we had the document made to keep up with the pairings. Pokemon spawns were randomized for that. There was no daycare. We set a level cap of like no more than like 3 or so levels higher than the next gym leader. So we would, be able to have a little bit of a, we wouldn't get super overpowered. We had where switch is allowed, but both players must be on the same setting. So if, we both must be doing switch or we must be doing set. We must remain in the same areas at the same time. So, we couldn't go too far ahead. Obviously backtracking to like a Pokemon Center or something. The other person wants to stay on the route for a minute. That's, that was fine. All Pokemon must be nicknamed. Of course, people in chat, we had, of course, the classic rule. If you guess the Mon, you get to name it. And then, of course, with it being linked, it was also tied to where if they guessed it, then they could name both. And if no one guessed it, then we would just pick, the best or the first name. Limited encounters. Each player, of course, may only catch the first wild Pokemon in each area. Obviously, if the area is full of double battles, you can choose whichever you want. Or, of course, if you're locked into a double battle area, which, granted, in something like this is not applicable, you could go through the area, then come back and get it. Gift and static Pokemon are separate, and they're separate encounters because, of course, they're there. No resets. The player may not voluntarily reset and reload the game whenever things go wrong. Being able to do so would, of course, render a lot of the other things pointless. A full wipe was considered a game over if there are usable Pokemon left in the storage system. Obviously, kind of same type of Nuzlocke rules. Obviously you can train in game. Begins, of course, when you get the first Pokeballs. Obviously, the species and kind of dupe clause. There were things where you could do like dupes exceptions. So if there were too many times you were just getting the dupes, you could just choose to get it instead. The shiny clause, of course, with it counting as a separate encounter, because of course it's shiny, or regardless of when it pops up, being able to catch it. We had kind of the HM helper, which for this one I think would be needed. But if you have no Pokemon that can use an HM and you need to advance, you could use a dead one, or catch something random to be able to use that, and then you put it in the box or whatever. In the Safari, it was the Safari Zone. It was the first encounter for each area was what was counted, because each Safari Zone has multiple zones. So it was things like that, just to kind of help out with it and just kind of balance things a little bit more as well. So it seemed to work pretty well. So we'll probably have to run through something like that, tweak it a little bit, decide what we want to do. Are you going to be doing a joint stream? I plan on streaming for that as well. Yeah, we'll probably do a joint stream, kind of the collab thing that Twitch likes to do. So we'll probably do something like that, and then go ahead and have that going. I have this is not the version. There we go. I didn't have my mic or my camera active on this this screen. This is the old layout we used for it. I've been tweaking it and reworking it. Waiting for Dylan's thoughts. I sent it to him a while ago. You know, I gotta wait some business days for the official response. But the idea is it's been recolored to match, of course, crystal. It mentions that it's crystal, and then there's spots for our cameras like in each corner. Then, you know, the side here on the left would be like mine. The side on the right would be Dylan's. And the idea is to have it to where we can have our cameras in our box. You know, have the title. Probably have like, you know, a spot like for maybe the other title I think is a little bit smaller, but there'd be a spot for like next to my camera. There'd be room for like the alert boxes, and next to his camera, like a room for chat or vice versa. You know, whatever he wants to put in those spots, you know, he could. There's room for his ticker at the bottom on his side, but the idea would be he'd be able to load this right into Streamlabs, plug in the spots, so that way everybody can see, regardless of what stream you're in. You'd be able to see everything, and then of course we'd have chat combined so everybody could see everything anyway. But then you'd be able to see my point of view, his point of view, obviously me on camera, him on camera, and then yeah, like I said, chat, alerts, all that kind of stuff in one screen regardless. So that is kind of the hope and the goal, that I can have it do that. I fear you won't make it past the third gym. Dude, I'll be happy if we make it past the second gym. I am it's gonna be fun. Honestly, it's gonna be fun. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I look forward to it. I'm really, you know, thankful, of course, that I was even nominated. I guess you could say, you know, chosen to be able to do it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I love being able to play games and hang out with Dylan. He's one of my best friends there. You know, I love being able to chat with him and hang out as often as we can. There, and it's always a great time. But I think we'll do good. I think it'll be fun. We'll do good. We'll have a great time. And yeah, hopefully we'll win. I may talk to him about like a checkpoint kind of system, though. I will say that may be something that I do, just because of it being Crystal and him not having played Crystal. I would like him to be able to, you know, experience as much of the game as possible. So, you know, maybe something where, like, obviously we still want to follow the soul, you know, rules and resets, but like if by some chance we make it through like Johto, you know, then that's a checkpoint. And, you know, if we lose at that point, you know, we have to like go back and catch a new team or something. That way we can continue in the Kanto region from that point, you know. So there are like things like that I want to try to maybe lock in and decide. Not necessarily to try to make the run easier, but so that way you can be able to play and experience the whole game. I mean, you know, but we'll see how it goes. Obviously, you know, we're also going to do kind of what chat wants us to do there, of course, as well. So definitely it'll be fun either way. I'm really looking forward to it. There too. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Is it a randomizer? That is to be determined. We're gonna decide if it's gonna be randomized or not. Yep, definitely it is. Of course, Gen 2, so it'll be a lot of fun there, being back in the old classic Gen 2. Really looking forward to it. So I think that'll be a great time, to say the least. Let's see. Some sort of game. That game, I'm tempted to play Boom, but that is more of a multiplayer than just because the ghost types. That's the problem with a lot of these ghosty games. Yeah, is that they're more designed for that. We do get a lot of sprites. We do get a lot of beautiful sprites. As I did the tier. You might not have been around here yet, but delayed redeemed a tier list. When was it? It was last week, I want to say. And I had been sitting on it a little bit, but he redeemed a tier list for all the Pokemon in the Chosen game, and I was waiting for us to kind of finalize and lock in that game for sure. But so I did the tier list earlier. It was the start of the stream. If you watched the VOD back, or when I saved the tier list specifically, if you watched that, it we went through all, it's like 275, 277, something like that, Pokemon in the game. Just with kind of personal rankings. I didn't base it off power or design, anything specific. I just kind of put them where my heart felt. Mr. Mime, he got his own category. Like I said, he got the Ash's dad category. That I didn't want to edit and put at the top, but just pretend that was at the top. Obviously above S rank, because Mr. Mime is, Ash's dad. So, that's its own separate thing. You can't put him in S tier if he's better than S tier. Come on. But we went through, kind of put everything in place. That was a fun tier list. Honestly, it probably took about 30 minutes. So, I mean, it is a little bit of a longer one. Some good conversation going on during it as well. And I appreciate you wanting to watch both streams, Elaine, of course. That does always mean a lot there. And that's exactly one of the reasons why I want to go ahead and have some of these things set up, just to make it a little bit easier for everybody to be able to enjoy both streams, not be able to, not have to worry about missing anything. Then, of course, with the combined chats and all that, it'll make it nice regardless of who is in what room. And then, of course, any and all views, I think, count for both, which obviously is not really an issue for him. And of course, in terms of mine, I love, regardless of, I don't stream in terms of for the view counts, obviously, unlike him. I know he's obviously full time and whatnot, so it's a little more important. Obviously, I love having as many people in here who want to come and hang out, but at the same time, it kind of just helps out either way. That way, even if I have a couple viewers who maybe aren't over there, they still count towards him and can help his numbers and his back end there. So some of those things I think will be great, for sure. Yep. Gen 2 made it. Definitely made it. In a lot of those ways. But I am looking forward to it. And I'm really hoping for Pokemon Day that we'll get the news that the Fire Red and Leaf Green are kind of the beginning of those announcements. Because I said it during the watch along. I'll rebuy every game. Like, I bought them all for the DS. I think they were $5 a piece or something on the 3DS, or like the DS shop. I wish they linked everything like that, so that way they could be ones to do. But I'd happily pick up those older games again like that. I mean, you're looking at basically $30 gets you the all of that gen, which is really cool. A lot of fun to be able to play and do. Let's do. Actually, I have. Need to install. What time is it? It's 2:30. If I play it, I'm gonna get sucked into it probably for a little while. Let's not do that yet. There's a game that came out that I wanted to do. I'm waiting for the full version to come out. There's a couple games that have come out on Steam that are coming out on Steam that I wanted to do. I have a horror game that I want to play. We'll probably do that sometime this week or next week. Need to pay $20 for each on the 3DS? That's not what I paid. There's no way. There's no way that's what I paid at the time. I might have gotten them on sale, though. That might have been it. I might have waited for a sale. But I remember picking up all the ones they had. Oh, Fire Red Leaf Green. On the, that's right, because pre-orders are up, aren't they? On the eShop. I need to do that. I'm not sharing my screen. Don't want to leak my credit card information. Gal Guardians, 30% off. I still need to pre-order a Copia for Carrie. That off my wish list, though. Don't need Metroid Prime 4. Already have that. I can take off that too, because I got... Why are these on my wish list? I have... Let's take that off. Okay. Yeah, Bulbasaur is... I did put Bulbasaur pretty high. I put Venusaur pretty high. I'm looking for... They're right there. Of course. Oh, yeah, no. 20 bucks. Yep. That's 20 bucks for me, too. For both. Well, even then. I mean, in terms of my end, 40 bucks for both is not bad. Pre-order. Authenticate. Don't make me authenticate. Okay, cool. It didn't. Before I forget. I wish I could do both at the same time. That would be nice. Use my card. Purchase. So catch all the Pokemon and fire. Appreciate that. I still need to go back and finish that for a few games. I've been slowly and passively working on doing the Pokemon Home Dex challenges. I don't want to say challenges, but you know, there's stuff you get if you complete each game dex in Pokemon Home, and I've got multiple of them done. I would pull it up, but of course the capture card's being stupid. I've got multiple of them done, but I'm getting down to the wire with what I need left. But it's just a matter of doing it. Yeah, that was a problem for a lot of things. I know with Crystal, and some of those other games, they gave some quality of life. I wish that they would do things like that. Well, all right, cool. That's pre-ordered. That's done. All right, pre-ordered both of those games. Very cool. Forward to playing those again. Carrie is probably going to stream Fire Red. She has said that is probably the case. So knowing her, that means she'll be probably doing some weekend day streams, maybe even some evening streams here or there to play. It'll be a lot of fun. And then she will also be doing, I mean, with that, I know she'll also probably want to be doing some longer streams with those. Fun. I want to beat Digimon sometime. And there's a horror game I found to play called like The Deep or something like that. Got it installed. I've got it pretty much ready to go, so we'll be playing that sometime soon, hopefully as well. 24-hour stream. She probably won't be doing that. I've mentioned stuff like that. I know people have mentioned it 24-hour streams around her, but she's not big on that. She in her defense, though, she has a medicine that she takes that makes her pretty tired. She has to take it with dinner. So usually after dinner when she takes her medicine, she'll be fine. Then when it comes time to like sleep, she's like dead to the world for a while, because it's supposed to help with that. But I do have a couple other games I want to try to do here soon. I have there's a game coming out called Anime Shop Simulator, which obviously we've played a little bit of some of those types of games like Supermarket Together, and what was the one we were doing? We did like a one-shot tabletop game shop simulator. We never went back to that one because it wasn't. I was thinking it was different. Not that it was. I knew it was tabletop games, but I thought there was a little bit more to it than just like Warhammer style games. But that's okay. But there's an anime shop one about like manga and anime figures and things like that. So we'll be doing something with that. When that comes out, I want to start doing. I would love to see if I can get one of the guys, or if I can get Annie or carried it to maybe play. There's a game called Roadside Research, which finally came out. I've been looking at that forever. That is that's pretty cool. It's a at its core, it's a gas station simulator. I mean, I'll be honest. It is a gas station simulator style game. You know, you run and maintain the gas station, but you're an alien trying to pass as a human. It looks ridiculous. You're basically, whatever color alien. You have like a piece of paper taped to your face that you can kind of like make your little custom face on. And it runs through all the normal simulator stuff, checking people out, getting their gas, things like that. But then there's all these different things to like research and be as an alien. Like you want to obviously kind of learn about humans so you can take over the world with an alien invasion. You're trying to like pass that off. And there's certain things you have to do or try to avoid as an alien to prevent the government from coming to get you. Like if you're too suspicious, they'll send agents in, to kind of investigate you. It's very silly, but it's pretty cool, pretty fun. I've got that as something I want to do, but that's kind of the thing where I'd love to have a buddy or two, play with. I think that'd be more fun with friends. So we'll see about that one. There is couple games that I've had on my wish list that I've been trying to keep an eye out for as well. I still want to do The Secret of the Mimic, one of the more recent Five Nights at Freddy's games, but that has not gone on sale, and I don't want to spend $40 on it. Trying to keep an eye out for that to go on sale or drop on Xbox or something like that. I've got Dispatch still ready and waiting, which, I mean, I may just jump in and play. I asked Pete about it the other day. I was still waiting for a follow-up. I'm hoping that he'll answer and he'll want to play, but we'll see. No promises there, but I did ask if he'd want to do it, on like like this type of a Friday night stream, just when he's free and we could get through the game. But he's not answered me on that yet. I think that'd be a lot of fun to play with someone like him, kind of there too. I mean, there's definitely some good stuff. I think that'd be fun to do. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how things go. No end to the amount of games that I want to play or do. There's plenty to do. And of course, obviously, we just started Ratchet and Clank. I'm not Ratchet and Clank. Jak and Daxter. We've got those going. There's plenty of other console games. I need and want everything situated because we got Resident Evil 9 next week. That'll be a lot of fun as well to be playing. 100% we'll be playing the crap out of that. Obviously, we still have to go back to Kingdom Hearts 3. And then, of course, we have Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory to still kind of do. Obviously, Beat Saber and Clone Hero, I know we kind of talked about a little bit before, and some of those types of games. Carrie learned about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer games not long ago. Or, I've told her and shown her about them, but she kind of like forgot about them, didn't have any interest. But then she kind of saw a little bit from it and liked what she saw, so I bought them both for her as part of like her Valentine's Day kind of a present, because they are backwards compatible, so we did have a way to play them. Played a little bit of it, and she was struggling a little bit. And that's nothing against her, her skills, as a gamer or anything, but I mean, it looked like it was a harder game. So she was asking if I'd play it and potentially stream it so she could watch. So we may play Buffy the Vampire Slayer sometime soon for Xbox. Was it harder than Power World? I mean, I'm gonna say yes, because you're fighting and beating up vampires, but the problem with it is it's supposed to drop like health potions and like holy water and things like this for you to use against other vampires, and she just wasn't getting drops. Like nothing was happening with it. So I don't know if it like bugged out or what, but she was not getting drops for health or anything. She just had no way to like heal. It was very, very bizarre. But she wants to see how the story goes, so she does kind of want me to play that. So we might do that at some point. I said maybe. So we do that on stream. I mean, if I'm gonna play a game like that, we're gonna have fun with it. But it is one of those games where all like the actors seem to be back, all the voice actors seem to be good. And I mean, for an original Xbox and kind of like PS2 game, it looks pretty good. I will give it that. It does look pretty good overall. We've got stuff like that there as well. Of course, tons of VR stuff that I thought about doing if I can get that up and running properly again. Too, and yeah, we'll just have a good time. We'll rock, we'll vibe. Power World I saw was doing something. I know they did a couple collabs. I think that they have something else going on. I know they just did like a patch or something recently. So there is still that Power World dating sim that they're supposedly working on. They're working very hard on full release this year of like 1.0, which is pretty cool. And they've got some new pals and some new like evolutions from what it looks like. There's a lot of cool stuff that they're working on. So I know she's kind of done with it for now, but I'd like to jump back in maybe at some point. I would love to have the guys kind of jump into Helldivers at some point, but obviously that involves picking it up, which I know is a little easier asked or said than done as well. Oh, Jill. What is this? Oh, we're gonna log in. I'm booting up. You might hear it. I've booted up Among Us. We're not playing it. Sorry if it's loud. I have to sign in. They're giving away. Oh my god. So loud. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright. I got it. I can quit this now. Meow. Meow. Oh, I quit. Sorry. They in my update log, they said that they were giving out a Phoenix Wright outfit, so I just wanted to sign in and get that real quick before I lost that news. We've got that now, so I've got a Phoenix outfit. Pretty cool. Yeah, so we got tons of they updated the roadmap for Phasmophobia. We'll hopefully be able to do some of that this coming up sometime soon. An exciting update with this, because this is the first time I'm actually looking at the roadmap. So for the update, here's what they said: major updates they're working on currently and kind of throughout this year. Player character overhaul, which they have shown a little bit for. So you'll be able to customize your characters, different outfits, things like that. They are, I think, updating the network and connectivity and kind of moving the game into Unity 6, which is pretty cool. But the biggest, most exciting thing that I am happy about, because it means so much to a lot of people in this community, both on this side and, of course, on the other side there, is that the game is coming to Switch, or to Switch 2. So that means some of you will be able to pick this up and play with us, which would be a lot of fun. We're also reworking some of the maps, which is pretty cool. So just saying, we'll be able to have some more fun ghost hunting together. And I would love to do that. I would love to have. I knew you'd be excited about that. So I'd love to be able to have you pick it up and play with us. 100%. It would be a lot of fun. And to be honest, we're getting to the point. I know I said it in Dylan's chat, but I'm running out of Faz vods. I need to play some more, so we can keep these uploads going. I've got like 4 or 5 left, and then I'm caught up. Then I'm out, which is crazy. Because for those who know, those who don't, Phasmophobia has been a staple upload on my crappy little YouTube for the better part of many years now. Let's see, when was my first Phaz upload? My first, so it's been over 6 years. Well, almost over 5 years, going on 6 years of uploading a Phasmophobia episode basically every week, at least. And I'm just now about out of videos. Originally, I had gone through and uploaded all. I had been taking most of the VODs and editing them into episodes, and I mean, the whole playlist is there for those who want to watch or enjoy Phasmophobia or me and, of course, our friends' shenanigans. Usually, with Faz, it was typically myself, Carrie, Andrew, and then Connor, who, I mean, he's gone. So, you know, that's one of the few spots to be able to see and enjoy him and his humor. Love that guy. Hope life is treating him well. From what it seems, from what I hear and the updates I see, it seems like it, but he has not spoken to me in quite a few years. But we had I'm trying to get through to the count. Yeah, as episode wise, we had gotten up to 165. So I had 165. There's 165 Faz episodes that are like, you know, kind of like up to like the 30-minute mark at its max. You know, they're kind of shorter episodes, usually containing a hunt, you know, like a level or two, kind of a run or two, and everything. There are episodes that have Dredge in it. There's, you know, episodes that have there should be episodes that have Cal in it. I think I went through and edited the ones that had Dylan and them, you know, Dylan Cal in it. If not in the solos, I may go back and do that. But after I ran out of the 165 episodes, and kind of when Twitch started doing their stupid VOD changes, which I'm still angry about, we're not going to go into that whole can of worms again. I know I complain about it enough for Dylan and for myself, of course. And every single video that I've been putting up since that change has had this note in it about the stupid VOD storage changes. But you know, with those changes to Twitch that were completely unnecessary, I started porting and moving all the VODs over. And as of, you know, the next couple weeks, honestly, it's taken about a year alone just for the VODs, but the full, mostly full. You know, I did crop, you know, with some of the VODs, I cropped like the beginning part where it said, you know, stream is starting soon, or like if we changed games or something at the end, you know, to whatever. I kind of cropped those bits out. But the VODs usually ranging anywhere from, I think the shortest is actually probably like 45 minutes to an hour and a half-ish. In that range, up to 3.5 hours typically. Those VODs with all the hunts and all the levels, there are 48 of them as of the 18th. So as of 3 days ago, there are 48 of those VODs out. I think we have 51, I think, total. So yeah, I've got like 3 left. So I mean, basically a year worth of just VODs have gone up on this channel alone as well. So there's a lot of Faz content to enjoy. It's crazy to kind of go back to some of those early ones and see how the game has changed. Some of the levels don't even exist the way that they do anymore. Some have tons of new equipment, new ghosts, all that kind of stuff. There's, you know, even more ghosts now as well. So there's a ton and a lot of cool stuff out there. So definitely a lot of fun. why I just yeah, definitely crazy that it's kind of like, I don't want to say that's coming to an end, but that it is kind of reaching that kind of point. But I look forward to more though. Definitely definitely a lot more to come in that regard. There are some of the other ghost hunting games. We did do a little bit of that. There's a whole bunch of Boomin episodes that are up that Andrew and I did. Boomin, for those unfamiliar with that game, is a game where you're robbing haunted houses. That's pretty ridiculous. You're going into these houses as a burglar. There's different ghosts. You can kind of identify the ghost type. Generally, the appearance is usually kind of the only big tell you need. Each ghost has different abilities. You want to steal everything that you need to from your little list and get out of the house before the ghost kills you. The more lights you turn on, you're safe in the light, but it's gonna flip the breaker. It's gonna do stuff like that to kind of mess with you. So I mean, there's a bunch of those types of videos up as well. There's a couple other ones that we did, like Demonologist. That one we played one time. That was a tough one. Starts off like Phas, where you identify the ghost, but then you have to go in and actually exorcise it as well. And then there was Forewarned, which that one I enjoyed quite a bit. Those devs said that they're working on something new, which I have on my wish list ready to check out when it comes out. But Forewarned is all about diving into ancient Egyptian tombs, and you're kind of going in and trying to identify, like, you're trying to get the evidence to identify what type of like mummy it is, while also getting treasure and like escaping with treasure. It's pretty cool. There, so I mean, we've done a lot of those type of spooky games, of course. Yeah, definitely fun. I'm trying to remember what the new one they were working on is. They said that they were kind of stopping support on the Forewarned one. I think. Then they were working on the new one. They kind of like Shadow announced it, like just out of the blue. They're like, yeah, we're working on a new game. There's one that I haven't done yet on stream. I thought about, called Labyrinthine, which is, and it's like exploring mazes and solving puzzles there. There's Forsake, which I've never done on stream. I need to probably do that one at some point, because every time I used to post about Phas, the devs for Forsake would like my post. It makes me feel bad I haven't actually done anything with that either. Here we go. Forewarned. They're visually upgrading. They're jumping into other things like Aztec temples and Roman ruins and French catacombs and the Greek underworld and monasteries. So they got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Yeah, it's pushing about 3 a.m. So we'll probably up here in a minute. We're in a little bit here, probably a couple minutes. Ended up getting a full stream, just kind of chatting, which is pretty cool. We don't usually, but we're hitting over 3.5 hours. I am still disappointed that capture card kind of died and gave us some trouble, but I am going to look into that tomorrow. In terms of the weekend and like tomorrow and things like that, Reg is supposed to be doing his potential marathon stream. He did say in chat that he may be doing 2 streams, kind of breaking it up a little bit. Obviously, Dylan may be streaming as well. I'm going to say that's probably dependent on basement situation, which as of earlier today is not looking good. I'm hoping everything works out pretty easy there for him, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. Now, I mean, he is Dylan. I love him, and he loves streaming, so it wouldn't surprise me if he does, regardless. But obviously, that's going to depend on when they're coming out and everything. Yeah, he's definitely had a rough week. I feel terrible about it. I've gone through things like that, thankfully not with basement, but at our old house, we had a lot of roof issues, and we were constantly having things like that. Carrie may still have the video, but there was a night where it was raining, like downpouring raining. They had done some work on the roof like the day before or day of, and I mean, we were in the other room and heard the noise. She goes into the bedroom, and I mean, it was almost like you would think that there was a hole in the ceiling, like, or like something like that, like, or like someone had a hose and was just spraying it down because it was coming down so crazy, um, from just water getting in. Like we had no way to stop it or do anything. We had to put like trash cans and buckets like all over the room to try to catch what we could, and we had to sleep in in other rooms. That night it was insane. We just kept having these different issues. Um, and they would come out and they would repair and they would say, "Oh yeah, it's good to go now," or "Oh yeah, it's this may hold. Let us know if it doesn't, and we'll come out and do more." And just kept on going and just having these issues. I will say I expect that the people he's working with are probably a little bit better than the ones that I was, but I mean, it's just taking a lot of more work and effort than expected for that issue, unfortunately. And I mean, with what he was showing today, like I said, I expect that there's probably a decent bit of work that's going to have to be done, unfortunately, but hopefully that'll be fixed off and he'll be good to go. Because I mean, the basement itself, with the exception of that issue, I mean, it is a really nice basement. I think that it can work really well for everything once it's fixed up. But it's just a matter of it fixing. And I think part of the issue, and this isn't a professional opinion or anything like that, but part of the issue is just kind of when this issue has sprung up. Obviously, there's a lot of rain, there's a lot of snow and stuff melting. It's really cold. Well, I mean now it's getting warmer, but it has been cold, so a lot of that has been frozen and just stuck in the ground and hasn't been able to kind of dry out. With like a nice heat. If this was happened in like April, that it rains a little bit and then it gets warm, then it would be, I think it wouldn't be as bad for them to be able to fix it. But it's like, they're doing whatever they need to do to fix, and then it's downpouring and it's raining and all that before everything probably sets and gets officially taken care of. Obviously, again, not professional opinion. I'm not there. I'm not able to see anything. When I was there, and hang out, we kind of initially discovered the issue. It wasn't anything like it is now. We when we first saw it, it looked like a little bit had just been kind of seeping in underneath, but it's a lot worse, definitely than it has been. So, but hopefully, I'm hoping for the best for him. I think it'll be resolved, and I think it'll be taken care of. Just and hopefully sooner rather than later. Yeah, definitely, it's been rough. Having a home, that is one of the downsides that when things like that pop up and need to be taken care of. That is something that you kind of have to do. Thankfully, if something like that is kind of the worst of it, granted, like I said, it's gotten worse as they've tried to fix it, which is not great. But granted, if something like that in general is kind of the worst of it for you at the moment, then it's not the worst that it could be. Like there could be much worse significant issues. So at least it's something that is fixable, even if it takes a little while to get to that end goal. But yeah, definitely, I think he'll be there. I think he'll get back on track and be good to go. But all that to say, there is a chance that he could be streaming tomorrow. He might, it might be where he doesn't come back till Monday or Tuesday, depending on how the weekend looks for him. But we'll just need to keep an eye out, see what happens. It'll be a good fun day either way, for streams, whether it be just Dredge and Dredge him and potentially myself as well. I plan on trying to do something, just depending on when they're doing things there as well. I mentioned at the top of the stream tomorrow. Aaron and I will be getting up, taking the dog to get groomed, kind of in the late morning, and then pretty much as soon as we get back, or as soon as that gets done, usually that's like an hour or so to get her done. We'll get that squared away, drop the dog off, and then we're going right out to a store in town to try to trade and sell some of her Pokemon cards and some of my Pokemon cards, to try to pick up some of the ones that she wants that this local store has for sale that she really wanted. So hopefully those will still be there. Hopefully she'll get a decent chunk of credit for the ones that we found, and hopefully they'll take everything. because I found like 15 copies of the same card, and according to TCG Player, they were like, trying to remember what I'm trying to pull it up. It was the Mew XY 110. See, that card is market value wise, most recently has been around $45. For moderately played. Near mint, technically, people are saying that it's like over 100, and I have like 15 of those cards. So I'm hoping that they'll take them all. She can get what she wants, and there's a bunch of other cards. So even if they're stingy about how many they take, there are other options and other things that she wants. But she'll be able to hopefully do some of those. Hopefully that won't take too long, but we'll be able to go out and get that taken care of, and then go ahead and back. And maybe do a stream in the evening. I'm going to be looking into the capture card and that kind of stuff in the morning, probably testing that, seeing what's going on. And then when once we drop the dog off for the groomer, we try to just stay close by. Easy. Beats going out and then coming home and then going back out again. So usually we stay pretty local, but I'm probably going to run into Best Buy and see if I can find and just bite the bullet and buy another capture card. So we have something new to use instead of the one that I'm using, and hopefully that'll help with some of these issues as well. There is no D&D tomorrow. I do need to finish actually prepping some minis. I think will be okay. They're sitting on the resin printer. But no D&D tomorrow. That is going to be next week. I wanted to have Andrew come over and do DBZ, but they were busy this week. I don't know what's going on with him, but they're busy this week, which is why we couldn't and didn't do this week. They're Andrew and Arlena are unavailable this week, and Andrew texts Carrie today saying that he couldn't get some of the minis printed and see if I could do it. Which I did. I got them printed. I just need to clean them up so that way they're ready to go. But he said that because he didn't realize that he forgot that we don't play until next week. So he's been so, I guess, busy and just had so much going on lately that he just completely lost track of time and what week it is. So yeah, D&D should be next week. I'm hoping that potentially the week after that, because usually we try to do D&D at least bi-weekly. I'm hoping that the week after that we can do more DBZ. So hopefully like the 7th or DBZ. And then obviously the 20th to the 21st, we'll be doing the 24-hour, which would line up nicely because we're theoretically, if everybody, as long as nobody's super busy, D&D should be the 28th, 14th, and the 28th. Theoretically. Not always. Sometimes we do go week to week. Sometimes we go 3 weeks without it, but ideally that's what it would look like. So we should be able to hopefully slot that in and just basically have D&D, DBZ, D&D, 24-hour, and then I can sleep and not do D&D afterwards. If I have to do D&D right afterwards, I'll do. That would be fine. And then D&D again, and then, which is crazy. But yeah, so there's all that kind of stuff that we can easily work with and play around with and do comfortably. The setup itself is looking, I think, but we got to set up the new camera. Have it in the box, same brand as Dredge's, but looks a little different. This one has a remote and a zoom. Pretty crazy, but I'm hoping that looks good and works, so I can pick up some other cameras. There's a lot. I'm hoping that I can get a capture card tomorrow, and that'll at least fix that issue without having to do a deeper dive. There are so many stupid things I have to gotta actually get my car looked at and fixed next week, if I can actually use it. The last quote I think they gave me was probably like $500 to fix the alternator, if that's the issue is. That's great. And I'm looking like I'm gonna need a new laptop soon, which is not ideal either. My laptop has been, the battery in it is pretty much shot, being so dumb. Where now, like, even when if it's closed, it goes through these fits where like it'll be closed and I can close and open it as long as it's plugged in. It's fine. I can technically have it unplugged and it'll just drain super quick. But for whatever reason, this is the second time it's had it where every time I open it, I'm having to like mash the power button to turn it back on. But then when it works, it boots right back on and it's fine. But it's like shutting itself off fully just about when it's closed. It's very bizarre. But I mean, it works fine, does everything it needs to. The only thing's being weird about is the battery. But that's a whole nother. We'll see how those things go. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. But we'll see. We're hitting that 3 a.m. slot here, so we're gonna wrap it here shortly, I think, so I can run to the bathroom. Cause I'm getting ready to where I need to pee, and then hopefully hitting the hay here, so I can get up and start getting everything prepped for tomorrow. I really want to figure out the capture card stuff if I can. Then we'll be good to do Digimon. If it's being stupid and I can't get it cooperating, I have to figure something else out. I do plan on still trying to do late night stream of some kind. There are multiple games that I want to play. So worst case, we'll be able to do a stream hopefully tomorrow in the afternoon after everything is done with the doggo and everything is done with like Dredger stream and any potential stream from Dylan. So we can find a nice little time to kind of slot in between or before or after or whatever. Have some fun with something. Just depends on the capture card. If we'll be playing a console game, maybe more Jak and Daxter, maybe if I can get it working, maybe more. I don't even know what I put on the schedule of anything, but maybe some more games either way. And then if not, we'll stick to something PC. We'll probably jump into that horror game. Probably do that as the late night thing, and I'll probably do something PC during the day. Sunday, probably do something. Well, it just depends. I would love to have a more solidified plan, but the card cutting out the way it is it's gonna be interesting to find out. But I think that is where I will wrap this stream for the night. We're approaching the 4-hour mark. We're approaching, well, actually it's after 3. I'm gonna take some time to go to sleep, and we'll be back tomorrow. So of course it'll be a lot of fun either way. But thank you everybody, of course, so much for watching, for hanging out, bearing with the unfortunate issues there as we kicked off the Jak and Daxter playthrough. But we'll still be pushing through. We'll be having a lot of fun with it either way. As always, if there's anything you ever want to see me play, anything you ever want to see me do on stream or YouTube or whatever, let me know. I'm always happy to try to do some of that stuff and have some fun. Bring some good times to the old community here. If there's ever alerts or redeems or emotes or whatnot that you want, let me know. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we'll keep things rocking and rolling. Until then, take care. Have a wonderful night, and bye bye.